Hi darlings, welcome back to my channel. It's me Kagem. Guys, I'm obsessed with Christmas. If you haven't been able to tell, I've been talking about it for months, okay? I'm so glad it's literally around the corner. I could not be more excited. Last week I went to church with my husband. It was like the first Sunday of Advent. Even just hearing the priest say it's the first Sunday of Advent, me and my husband were like, yeah, we know what time it is. We know what time it is. Okay, so in the Christmas spirit, because I've got so much Christmas cheer, no one is bringing a bee down, okay? So I wanted to basically show you guys, like, give you guys some tips for like shopping for family, shopping for friends, for Christmas presents. If you are not giving Christmas presents, this video might not be that relevant to you. If you are going to be buying Christmas presents for your friends, for your family, for your boo thang, this is a video you need to watch. So you know what to do. Subscribe to my channel and hit that bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. Okay, so I think Christmas, I think just as like another disclaimer before we go into tons of detail, I know the bubonic plague that is C19 is floating around the world, harassing people. I'm not doing this video taking C19 into account. I'm sick to tears hearing about C19. I'm praying for all of you guys who are under lockdown situations. I'm genuinely praying for you because it looks just horrifying. But I feel like if we constantly just like let C19 take over, it's just going to be too depressing to do anything or to think about anything. So I'm going to give this advice based on just like, let's just forget about C19. Let's enjoy Christmas and enjoy the period itself. I think with gift giving, it's just a very personal thing. And I think it depends a lot on your culture. I mean, I went to school in the UK, but I'm African, and Tanzania gifts have become a huge thing. Like, I don't think gift giving was like that big in Tanzania before, but now it's absolutely massive. Like, people understand gifts and it's definitely like a thing now. So in light of that, I was thinking basically what I'm going to be doing this year. So let me just be open and tell you guys what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be getting presents for like a very few select family members. That's number one. Number two, I'm definitely getting something really nice for my mother. I'm going to be getting a nice present for my, darling husband, who I love so much. And then I'm going to get presents for a select few friends. Now, I think it's more interesting to talk about friends because I think with family, everyone has like different family situations, So with your family, you might be a little bit more sensitive, you might be less triggered. I mean, it just depends on your personal situation with your family. But I feel like with friends, it can be so weird if you don't know what you're doing. So my first piece of advice is, I would say, take a piece of paper, write down your list of friends that you want to give presents to, then put another column on the same piece of paper, and then go pick people who will absolutely get a gift. I know it's ruthless, I know it's cold-hearted, but I think this is a good way of using your budget effectively. That's the first thing. And then, and again, don't hate me, this is just me being organized, and because I'm a Taurus, we like presents. Create two groups from the column of the people you decide you're getting gifts for. Create two tiers. I would create the first tier of really close friends who've been amazing to you this year, and you're grateful for them and you're grateful for their love, their support, and their friendship. Then make another tier from that friendship list. These can also be really good friends, but maybe you don't speak to them every week. Maybe you don't speak to them, every 2 weeks or whatever. They might just be really good friends, but you're not constantly in contact. Whereas the first tier, you're always in contact. I think from the first tier, you need to make a decision basically on what type of presents you're going to get them based on your budget and the money that you can spend. Everyone has a different situation financially when it comes to budgeting. Some people are able to spend thousands and thousands of dollars on presents. Other people can only spend like £10 or $10 on a gift. I don't even really think that's particularly relevant, but you do need to choose a budget. So choose a budget, and then we're going to keep talking about what you should be doing about gifts for your friends. Okay, once you've chosen your friends that you're going to be giving presents from those two tiers, the reason why I made two tiers is tier one can be luxury products. Tier two can be products that maybe are from the high street but still really good quality and still look gorgeous and they feel beautiful and they look amazing. When it comes to giving luxury gifts to your friends, I think it's absolutely critical to understand like which friend will appreciate a luxury present. Some people might not appreciate a really expensive gift. Some people might feel triggered. Some people might be like, whoa, like Kagem just got me this really expensive present and I am, you know, maybe in a tough financial situation that she doesn't know about. You're not going to know the ins and outs of every single thing about your friend's lifestyle. It's just not possible. But I think that if the person is in the first tier, as I said, like a really, really good friend who's been there for you through ups and downs and who you maybe talk to all the time, I think it's okay for Christmas time to push the boat out a little bit and get them something really nice. And by that, I mean within your means, within your budget. Obviously, don't break the bank to buy presents. That's not cool. If you can afford to, you can get them something nice. When I say something nice, I mean something like luxury, a pair of luxury sunglasses. I think that's really nice. I even think luxury beauty sets, like from Chanel. Chanel skincare costs a fortune. That's not a joke. Chanel perfume, for example. There's some beautiful pieces from Versace right now. Versace's got a really cool collection on their website for everything. There's some really interesting looking presents that you could pick from there, for example. It really depends on your friend. You might have some friends who don't care about luxury, so if you get them like a luxury present, it might be a bit weird. But I think if you do have a friend from the first tier who does love luxury products, I think it's okay to get them something nice as long as you can afford it. Like, don't get them something that you can't afford, okay? Now, onto the second tier. I think the second tier is a bit more complicated. I think some people with gift vouchers, it depends on your friendship. Some people have like really weird friendships where if you sent someone like a gift card or a gift voucher, they might actually feel really offended. Like, whoa, she only gave me a £25 or $25 gift card. Whereas the other people would be like, yeah, I got, you know, the £50 or the $50 gift card. I'm going to go buy what I want. So I think that with friends who you are good friends with and you want to get them a Christmas present because they're your friend, but maybe you don't speak to them all the time, I actually think a gift card is okay. But I think in that case, it should be $50 or £50. I think that's like a good, fair amount. I feel like anything less than 50 can feel a bit, I hate to say the word, cheap. What do you guys think? Do you think it could come across a bit cheap? I think it could come across a bit cheap. So you could maybe go on a department store's website. For those of you who live in the US, I love Saks. I don't know what you guys like, but I love Saks. I've heard that Neiman Marcus is amazing. For those of you who are, did I say the UK or the US? For those of you who are in the US, maybe a Saks gift card or a Neiman Marcus gift card. I love those two department stores. For those of you who live in the UK, maybe a Harrods gift card. I think a Harrods gift card would be beautiful, would be lovely, and then they can just go there and pick up something that they want. Again, people constantly slagging off ASOS, but I think ASOS is fire, and no one can talk to me about ASOS because they have tons of brands on there. A £50 online gift card for ASOS I think would be wonderful. I personally would prefer the physical gift card, just so that I could go in there on my own, but I also understand the idea of getting something online. If you don't want to get a gift card for the people in the second tier, you could also just, you know, buy them a standard present. In the UK, particularly those of you who live in the UK, there's so many fire gift sets at Boots, UK. I think Walgreens is owned by Boots in the US, I'm not sure, but in the UK, Boots, you guys know what time it is. Boots is about that life. There's some really cool beauty gift sets in Boots, particularly on the website, so maybe you can go there and have a look. I think beauty gift sets are lit, very affordable idea, and I think they really get the point across. My top tip would be just get the YSL makeup beauty sets. Some of those are like £30, I think, in the UK, maybe even just like £35. And then the person gets like a mascara, they get a lipstick, and they get something else, and like a little perfume diffuser. I think that's a beautiful present for Christmas. And I think that's very luxurious as well without breaking the bank. So now, it's kind of controversial to put people in tiers. The reason why I say that is because you're probably being put in a tier anyway by your friends. So I don't think it's a big deal to understand that there are some people who you are really close to and there are others who you aren't, but who you still want to give a present to. So me, for example, I've got, you know, really, really good friends who I'm very, very close to that I'm going to be getting them presents. But I've also got other friends who, they're important to me, but I haven't received a gift from them in years. So, and I think that's also something else. Use this Christmas as the barometer for the following Christmas in 2021. who's going to be getting you a present? It's important. If you're not buying me a present, I'm not going to like go all out and buy you one. So you can use this Christmas as the barometer and be like, okay, I got XYZ a present last Christmas. Let me see who's going to get me a present. I know it sounds childish, but let me tell you, if you are giving gifts to friends who are outside of your family network and they're your really good friends, a really good friend is always going to reciprocate. You don't have to reciprocate, but a really good friend will always return the favor. So for example, for me, this December and the first quarter of 2021 are so busy. I've got obviously Christmas coming up, so I have presents I have to get for family and friends. And then one of my really, really good friends is her birthday in January. And then it's my darling husband's birthday in February. And then it's like my cousin, who I always talk about on this channel, who loves luxury, but she's very private. It's her birthday in the first quarter of 2021. So there's so many people that I have to get things for. And that's really, really important. So for me, I'm very planned when it comes to gifts. I don't buy gifts by impulse. If your birthday's coming up and I'm going to be getting you a present, I already know today what I'm getting you. That's just the kind of person I am. I know there's some people who are like, oh, well, you know, I had another friend tell me this when I was talking about this friend of mine who her birthday's in January. She's like, because I'd already told this friend, I was like, oh yeah, actually I'm going to get her a present. They don't know each other. And my friend was like, well, seeing that her birthday's in January, why don't you just get her one big gift? I'm like, no, that is not proper gift etiquette. The gift is for a specific reason, okay? Example, I'm getting you a gift for Christmas, okay? But your birthday's in January or February. That doesn't mean you're not entitled to a gift for your birthday. So I think it's really important, guys. Follow etiquette, be respectful, and treat people how you'd want to be treated, okay? Like I said, this video might not be relevant if you're not all about presents. I love presents, I love giving them, I love receiving them. So I think it's just really important to follow the etiquette when it comes to friends. Another thing, be really careful about the types of gifts you get friends. You need to be careful that you don't inadvertently hurt someone's feelings. You might be like, oh my God, I'm gonna get this friend. She's always wanted this bag from Louis Vuitton. Let me just go buy it for her because I can see that she hasn't bought it, even though she's been talking about it. That could make someone feel triggered. You don't know that person's personal finances. You don't know what they're going through in their life. They might be feeling really stressed out about money, and maybe you getting them maybe the Alma BB. Let's say they've been looking at the Alma BB for ages, and then you just go and buy it for them. That could make them feel stressed. I think small luxury gifts are the way to go. Card holders, perfume, sunglasses. Those are very non-threatening. You know, sometimes with luxury products, people can feel triggered AF. Especially if you're not careful, even if the person really likes luxury, because it's very easy, particularly now in the kind of 24/7 shopping culture we live in, it's so easy to be like, okay, CAG's got me this, let me go on the website and see how much it costs so I can see how much she spent on me. It's terrible, but a lot of people do that. So while some of you might be thinking, oh, I'm just saying buy your friends expensive presents and, you know, whatever, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, you know your friends. I know my friends. You know them. You know what they like. I'm just saying, because obviously this is a shopping channel, I do talk about luxury brands a lot. If you're planning on getting your friends a luxury gift, make sure that it is an affordable luxury present that isn't excessively extravagant, because that can really put pressure on friendships. So be very careful and know your audience. That's the most important thing. And just one quick little thing. I had a friend of mine, this was many years ago, we talked about handmade gifts, and she was like, you know, like, I just wouldn't want to receive a gift that someone made for me. Like, if you want to get me a gift, go to the store and buy me one, the same way I'm going to buy you one. I remember laughing about it for ages with her. I can kind of see her point though, but I think it depends. I think if you're someone who's like an artisan and you can make like vases out of clay, hell yes, I want to have a handmade present from you. I think if you're really that talented with your hands, or if you're like really that talented. But I think if it's just like you're trying to save money by making presents for people, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. So I don't know whether that's like extremely judgy. I need to know what you guys think in the comments. So make sure you like this video and give it a thumbs up and drop me a comment and tell me what you guys think. I don't think that Christmas should be about overspending. I know that January is always a tough month because people do overspend a lot. I don't believe in that. I believe in setting an amount of money you're going to spend on all of your presents, include the family ones in there as well, and don't go over that amount. It's that simple. Okay, so yeah, I want to know what presents you guys are getting for people. I want to know what you guys think of this video. I want to know what you think of my rules and my thoughts, because I have my own thoughts. I prefer presents that aren't, I personally, I just wouldn't want something handmade. It's just me. But if it's like someone's like an artisan and it's handmade, I think that's really cool. Or maybe you're a painter and you're really good at painting. But I feel like if it's just like you're not really good at that, like no, just forget about it. I mean, tell me what you think. Am I being unfair? Am I being harsh? I'd love to know what you guys think. So yeah, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Tell me what kind of luxe or shopping etiquette things you're following. Are you even getting your friends presents this year? I've decided to get my friends presents this year. I didn't get them presents last year, but I'm getting the presents this year. I'm really excited about it and I want to know what they think. But presents with me are always strategic. So for example, presents are coming for Christmas, but let's say your birthday is like before her birthday. Wait it out and see if she gets you a gift. If you got her a gift in Christmas and then she gets you one for your birthday, that's a friend. Okay guys, you know what to do. Subscribe to my channel, like my video, and I'll see you in my next video.